What's up? It's Greg here from the Grindline Podcast with another 5-minute major and news dropping as of about 20 minutes ago. The Detroit Red Wings have come to an agreement on a deal with forward Filip Zadina, signed a 3-year contract worth $1.825 million AAV. This is something we had talked about on the last episode. Maybe some hot takes on Zadina getting more points this season, but he needed a contract first, and this is what we have been waiting for. We are still currently waiting on Dylan Larkin, but Zadina is signed. Now, to remind everyone of Zadina's stats last season, Filip Zadina played 74 games, had 10 goals and 14 assists for 24 points, and everyone, we were split. There were a bunch of people that were happy with Zadina because of his possession numbers and just being unlucky. We had talked about him having a low PDO score, which is the NHL's kind of tracking on luck. So he was unlucky last season, and you see the talent there. He just needs to find a few more spots to get open to and stop trying to shoot it from the OV office, which hasn't really worked for him lately, or hitting the emblem on the goalie's chest were the other things that we talked about. So Filip Zadina is signed. We'll be back next season. Now, where he plays in the lineup is yet to be seen. They could flex him up to the second. I think he will get power play time to continue to develop that kind of elusiveness, more of a shot under Coach Lalonde. Coach Lalonde did say that Zadina is the kind of guy that could benefit from a coaching change. He is quoted in an article from Helene St. James of the Free Press saying each kid has a different why, what makes them tick. The beauty of a coaching change is that it's a new voice and a fresh start. No matter what, everyone will have a fresh start. Sometimes just a reset is healthy for a guy like that, which I agree. He also says a reset will be a start for him, and then it will be my job to get the most out of him. It starts with building some trust and then trying to get the most out of him, which I think Zadina needs to be given a consistent role, put in more places to succeed on a nightly basis instead of getting bounced around lines, sat for a game. I think it's just a confidence boost that he needs. He needs to get out of his own head and back to doing what he can do, because you can see the offense is there. The talent is there. He wasn't drafted where he was drafted for nothing. And I know there are plenty of top of the end draft busts, but I don't think Filip Zadina is that. And hoping a new coach, a coaching change almost across the bench can get it done, and that he can come in and maybe score 20 goals next season, put up 35, 40 points. I think that's a good start for a 22-year-old because he still is very young and has a lot of growing to do. So we haven't given up on Filip Zadina yet. Clearly, the Detroit Red Wings have not given up on Filip Zadina yet. And it's a contract that, if it needs to be moved, can be moved. I mean, 3 years at under $2 million is not going to hurt anything. And we'll see what he does. If he bounces back and has a really good season, then it's the Zadina that we know he can be. If he doesn't and he ends up flopping again, then he can be moved down to Grand Rapids. He could be traded somewhere else, and you can drop an asset because it's not an immovable contract. It's actually a very, very decent one. So I'm happy with the signing. Another bit of tidy work for Steve Yzerman. And now we just wait for the Dylan Larkin contract. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Follow us for more. We will be back with an episode next week, and that will be up on here as well. You can also follow us on Twitter at GrindlinePod, same on Instagram and TikTok. But yep, please go ahead and subscribe, turn on those notifications, and we will see you soon.